Hello dear JCs, welcome to the March edition of Dil Se Dil Tak. Businessmen were busy in finalizing their balance sheets, but our JCs of India were busy in recruiting the young members to our organization. Yes friends, we achieved the primary goal in the month of March and we are marching towards our mission of 1 lakh. In this month, in the office of National President, it's a great privilege to be here, passing each and every day, where I can meet so many young JCs and many seniors across India. What I can learn from them is desire to learn, perseverance, the hard working, and of course, the making things happen. JC India is growing in leaps and bounds. Of course, we have taken so many important decisions and steps that will march towards a positive growth for the organization. The reason behind is the support extended by each and every one of you, my dear friends. The month of March, again I started my journey, the Presidential Academy, where the final 2 Presidential Academies were happening, one at Nasik and another at Pondicherry. I started my journey to Nasik. I landed at Mumbai. From there I travelled by car to Nasik for around 6 hours by road and reached Nasik and met so many young presidents. There I got an opportunity to wear a Maharashtrian turban. I spent my entire day the turban and a group photograph with the turban. It was a nice experience for me and met the presidents of local organization, presidents of Zone 9 as well as Zone 13 and so many leaders over there. So that was a fantastic experience, and from there I again returned back to Mumbai and stayed a day in the NHQ and did some work over there. From there I started my journey to Chennai and reached Chennai, again a road travel to Pondicherry, again 6 hours travel. So reached Pondicherry by the next day and met the presidents of Tamil Nadu, that is Zone 18 and Zone 23. There the final Presidential Academy happened where I completed all the presentation with this academy I met almost 1,000 plus local organization presidents of our country. What I get felt after meeting the 1,000 presidents is they are all very much young, energetic and enthusiastic. By this kind of wonderful team, we can able to achieve any kind of target. That is what I felt after this meeting. The next day, the same day I reached. After 3 years, I spent my wedding day at home with my wife. So the celebration of my wedding day on March 6th happened at my home and along with the presidents of Madurai. They all gathered together and I organized one meeting of cake cutting of my Presidential Academy. JCs of Madurai organized a meeting for my wedding day celebration. I spent a good time with JCs of Madurai and celebrated my wedding day along with my family, along with the JC's family also. So that was a nice day. I spent my family time after 3 years during my wedding day. So next day, after 3 days of spending at home, I started my first international journey this year in the month of March. That is for the important meeting called National Presidents Meeting of Asia Pacific, where I can able to meet around 17 national presidents from different countries of Asia Pacific. There was a full day meeting and so many parties along with the national presidents over there. It was a nice opportunity to meet all the national presidents, colleague national president, where I can share our visions and had a good time and spending a one-to-one session with our JCI president also. So that gives us a very good exposure about other countries, how they are celebrating JCs, what kind of projects they are implementing in their company, the passion and excitement towards the membership of JCs in their own country. All those things I learned in that National Presidents Meeting. And Senate Golf also happened along with that. There I can met hundreds and hundreds of JCs from all over the Asia Pacific and met so many leaders over there in the Taiwan itself. So that was a great experience for me, and spending 4 days in Taiwan, which happened in Chiayi city. Again, we came back and reached back home. From there, next day, I started my journey to Zone 12, Hyderabad. That was a wonderful program organized by JC Banjara Hyderabad, a great PR program called JC Hangama. There I can met all the presidents of Zone 12 and Zone Governing Board members and had an interaction with them and spent a good time with them. By that evening, I attended a Zuni JC program of Banjara Hyderabad, as well as the evening, the final gala program, PR program of Banjara Hyderabad over there. There I got a very good experience, and having met 3,000 members over there organized in a hall. That was a very big program and met so many young JCs over there. Entire JCs of Zone 12 were waiting at that meeting and had a great experience of ramp walk along with the models in the stage itself in Hyderabad. So on the same day, on the midnight, our JCI Vice President Mare Kitamura reached Hyderabad for her official visit. We received her by the time of around 1:30 at Hyderabad and made her to accommodate at the room. The next day, her official visit starts from Hyderabad. I started my journey to national headquarters for the 2-3 important meetings. First meeting is the foundation meeting. It was a nice time. We had given so many inputs in the foundation meeting. We have learned so many things in the foundation meeting, and after that, followed by the skill development committee meeting. That was one of the longest committee meeting. It happened for 2 full days. They designed the skill development committee meeting happened in a fantastic manner, where they designed the program for the leader, of course the iconic trainer, and so many discussions happened in training area in the skill development committee meeting. And from there, 2 days, our next national executive committee meeting, the most important NEC I can say, where we had a very good deliberation. We took so many important decisions in this National Executive Committee, where all our National Executive Committee was present over there in NHQ and had a great time for the next 2 days in National Headquarters. Yes, friends, from Mumbai, again I went back to my hometown Madurai and reached back from Mumbai, and the interesting thing happened over that time. When I was crossing to the metal detector and the security check, the bell started ringing. I was surprised, because I kept all my electronic belongings over there in the tray itself. I removed my blazer also while moving there. But still there was a noise. But the security person checked me and found me that I was wearing my JCI theme pin over there. He asked me, what is this? This metal, what you are? I explained about the organization. This is an organization called JCI. I am the current national president of JCI. And I explained all the things. I got an opportunity to explain. Of course, the security person, he happily allowed me to travel with the pin itself in the security check. That was one of the memorable moment in my life career while crossing the airport. That was one funny moment happened in the year 2023 in the month of March. Of course, our JCI Vice President's visit. She addressed our National Executive Committee and spent a good time with our National Executive Committee members. And she presented a great memento to all our members. Of course, a Japanese letter presented by her, by handwritten letter that is presented to me, and giving so many good remarks about JC India and the hospitality of the members, the participation of the members. All she felt very much excited, and finally came to me and saying that JC India is growing bigger than Japan. Bigger than Japan. That's what she mentioned in 2-3 times in that meeting. So I said, okay, we are always behind Japan. We are following Japan, and Japan members are really giving so much inspiration to all JCI members. That's what the message I gave to her. When she happily started journey back from India, and next and with a happy and full of great memories carrying with her. That's what happened in that. And immediately coming back home, we got a very big leader launch, which was a hard work of skill development committee. The leader training module release launched in the Zoom platform, where the hundreds and 300s of members attended in that launch. And after that, we have given the next day itself, the orientation program was given by the faculty team who designed the program, especially the skill development committee members. They have given the orientation to the trainers who are all interested to give the training of leader series. And next day, immediately in the same month, we have released our presidential toolkit. The next challenge issue, the end of March, was a very fantastic moment. If we dream it, we can achieve it. So dear leaders, let us all together dream to make JC India great. I'm very sure that if we all dream it, we will surely achieve it. Jai Hind, Jai JC.